I'm affectionately known around here as Uncle Bill, and I'm an alcoholic. I wasted a lot of time wondering why. Because I grew up with loving parents, I wasn't abused or neglected, I've never been homeless, I never got a DWI, I never stuck a needle in my arm because I did dope like a gentleman. As far back as I can remember, my thinking was, if I just had ... everything would be wonderful. And I spent 30 years of drinking, smoking, doing dope, trying to fill that hole. I spent the last 10 of that trying to control the consequences. I was bouncing in and out of AA, never able to string more than a few months together, but I was searching for a solution to the wrong problem. I even started going to church and reading the Bible, starting in the New Testament this time. I became a believer in Jesus Christ in the spring of 2006. But believing in Jesus isn't the same as following Jesus. And that was real. That was a real experience, becoming a believer. And so now I'm one of the good guys. I've got my fire insurance. I'm going to church every Sunday, Bible study every Wednesday. I have a cross around my neck and a Jesus fish on my bumper. But I was still drinking. This went on for about a year, but then one night it quit working. I was sitting there in my new house with all this nice stuff that was supposed to make me happy. Call it a moment of clarity, a spiritual experience, but I was given the gifts of desperation and willingness that night, February 6th of 2007. I got a sponsor immediately and was at a noon meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous the next day. And that is the day I consider that I actually started following Jesus instead of going through the motions. I started coming to Serenity Church when it was about 8 months old, and y'all were, I'll just say, a little different than any church I'd ever been to. But you guys taught me what it means to know Jesus instead of knowing about Jesus. I met Aunt Lori here. We were married 4 months to the day after our first date. And we'll have been trudging this road of happy destiny together for 18 years this October. My absolute favorite scripture is Matthew 6:33. And she lives it better than anyone I know. I've been blessed with 6 kids and 13 grandkids, with number 14 on the way this fall. And working the steps with Jesus Christ as my higher power changed my life. And he did it by changing me. All I had to do was get out of his way.